and welcome to Friday Night Fashion. Tonight, two bags. We're going to talk about some bags. What do you think?
The old bags.
Yeah. No, but these are new bags. And what I was
Old
saying...
bags, talking about new bags.
Yeah. We love handbags. What I was saying to Amanda the other day when we were putting this together is I kind of really feel like lately that no one's that bothered at the moment about designer bags in the same way. I don't think there's the it bag the way that there was in the noughties. And I also think there's a lot less embarrassment and shame about saying, oh, I got this from Mango. And so my bag edit is very much at the more affordable end of the spectrum.
And funnily enough, I did a similar thing because I'm really insulted, actually, to be asked to pay £9,000 for a Chanel bag. Really? That's a lot of money. And when we know that it probably cost Chanel a few £100s to create, it's sort of, do we need that? It just feels slightly out of kilter.
And I also know how abusive I can be on my bags. So I just think I could not be trusted with.
So we've got a really nice selection across the board.
Shall I start?
You kick off.
Well, I'm going to start with one of my favorite British brands, which I'd say is like a real mid-level affordable, is Demelier. Now, I've chosen their shape, the Midi New York, which I love, but have a look on their website. I think that they've got loads of chic designs. And one of the greatest things about Demelier is that every time you buy a bag, they donate to have a child in a poor country vaccinated.
Oh, that's lovely.
So you're doing good and you're getting an investment that will last and last and last. I've got 2 of their leather bags, which are on repeat. And I'm thinking about investing in another one because I absolutely love the shape of this New York, this Midi New York. It's a great size. My other thing is, I was just saying to Amanda, I always check online when I'm buying a bag. If you can't show me the bag in situ on a model, I'm not buying it because I am absolutely done with spending £400 or £500 on a bag and then it turning up like this. It's like, so, and I know that this Midi is a decent everyday size. So
you can fit an iPad in that.
You can fit an iPad, you can fit a makeup bag, you can fit, the general crap that we women need to carry around every day.
It's super chic. And it's interesting because I've chosen a couple of tan bags. I think there's something very, very chic about a tan bag. It looks great with denim. It looks amazing with all black, all navy. It looks great with everything. With khaki. Yep. It's just with white. It's an all-round great colour.
Yep. Now, my next choice is Arket, one of my favourite high street brands, for fantastic classics and basics in that really sort of like pared down Scandi style. I really love the color of this khaki. I love the shape. I love that sort of like that curved shoulder means it will sit really nicely. £160 for a decent bag. And I'm fairly certain that Arket's eco credentials are pretty good as well. So there's that. Cézanne is another real hero brand at the moment. I think that their bags for Cézanne are probably slightly on the pricey side, but their shapes are beautiful.
Yeah, for the brand, I feel like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's La Mer. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah. But Cézanne, £370 for, I think, a bag that's going to really do a lot of distance for you. I think that's a great one.
Do you own any Cézanne bags?
I don't own any Cézanne bags, but I want that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
But I'm probably going to buy this £88 super fun one from Anthropologie. It's a rhinestone satchel. My daughter looked at it and went, okay, but I like it.
I wouldn't describe that as a satchel, though. That's a little bucket bag to me.
I think it's a nice size, though.
Yeah.
So it's a satchel-y size, so that's really cute. And COS, I've got a couple of great finds from COS. This scallop crossbody leather for £95. To me, that's a fantastic evening option. Sling it round, forget it, stick your phone and your lipstick in, and it's going to look lovely with everything. I love that sort of like that pleated leather on it, and I just... It reminds me of my mum's old 70s Oroton bags. Do you remember them?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do think, I mentioned this with shoes the other day, I think a metallic bag is just so useful.
Yeah.
If you're traveling, you take one bag basically and it goes with everything.
Absolutely. Now my other COS find, I really want this.
Is this becoming expensive to you?
It really is, actually. This Cavatelli clutch leather, fantastic shade of red, fantastic slouchy but still practical shape from COS, £135.
That reminds me of an old Loewe shape. Do you remember they
Yep,
used to do
yep.
those gorgeous drawstring? I remember my mother buying
I
them.
can't afford Loewe bags. So, yeah.
No, but this was 20-something years ago. It
Yeah.
was beautiful. So you get that lovely, soft, scrunchy drawstring
I
effect.
really love that. Now, my one outrageous splurge is this La Mer croissant bag for £965. Now,
That is a splurge.
I own this bag, and I own this bag because I saw it.
Justification going on here?
Well, this isn't justified. This is just terrible. I saw it on one of my favorite K-pop stars, Key from SHINee. He loves a women's bag, and well, they're unisex. They on the website they're photographed with men and women. It is 100% one of the most hardworking, useful pieces in my entire wardrobe. I take it everywhere. It's a fantastic size to fit enough stuff in, but it's not too big. It always looks good.
And are you wearing that crossbody?
Yep.
Or yeah.
Yep. It's fantastic. You can put it in front of you or behind you. And
wearing well?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have it with me today. I needed more stuff today. But anybody who knows me will have seen my croissant bag an enormous amount. They do a really great oxblood red one, and I'm thinking,
might need it.
Christmas, Santa.
You heard it here, yeah. Father Christmas.
Now, from that to the ridiculously cheap M&S striped tote bag, £39.50, a great holiday option. When I look at it, it feels like it's not going to be that durable, but I think it's a really cute one for a holiday beach moment.
And leather straps on that?
I don't think so. I think it's canvas. But yeah.
But cute beach bag.
Yep. And there's similarly, this is a great brand called Call It By Your Name. I'm a sucker for Paisley. This looks like sort of like repurposed bandanas. They do loads of different colors. For £200, that's a cute sort of like all-purpose shopper beach bag.
I think that's expensive for what that is.
I think it's cute.
I think it's cute, really cute. But if that's made out of repurposed bandanas, £5 each.
Well, I'm sure it's like also reinforced because it's got a nice sort of like tote shape. So there is.
Have you bought it yet?
No, there is hardware there. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fully justified.
What do you think? Marks out of 10 for Joe Elvin?
Oh, I'd say I'm gonna give you an 8 out of 10.
Well, that's not bad. Yeah, I'll settle for that.
Okay, so for me, talking beach bags, I loved this Free People mega jute bag.
That's a cool one.
It's really, really chic. There's something about color block. You've got the white stripe in it. You know, it's going back to the tan and the natural. That's going to go with everything. You can take it as your carry-on the plane with everything.
Love Free People
thrown into that. I think that's a good one.
Oh, I nearly put this one on mine.
Did you know?
Yeah.
So this is the Arquette twisted leather bag. Which has just got this volume about it that I absolutely love. And I think we've really moved away from masses of hardware on bags and Arquette. So actually, if that's the case, you don't need to say this is X, this is Y. This is just a beautiful bag.
I think it's really pretty. You know why I didn't put it on my list is because I invariably lose patience with that shape. It's like because there's no structure, you're there going
and
trying to find everything.
Yeah. You lose your keys. But generally, these type of bags have a good side pocket in them. So you've just got to be a bit more organised as to how you use it.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I had to give a shout out to Anya Hindmarch because I think what she has done has been incredible, and I thought this. Yes, it's an investment. Her Wilson bag, it's £1,350, but you sort of know that you'll be using that bag in 5 and 10 years' time.
It's gorgeous.
If you look after it. Beautifully made. I love the combination of suede and leather. I've always loved mixing textures, but in a tonal way. And I think that screams quality and longevity.
And I also think that given what we know about how absolutely ludicrous some prices have got in the bag world, that's actually not terrible for an investment.
It's not. And you know that Anya, with her eco credentials, she will have just gone above and beyond on the sourcing for the leathers and the components and all of that. So I think if you're feeling like splashing the cash, that's actually value for what you're getting. Pounds per wear, you're going to have to use it a lot, but you know,
but you will.
You will. And then I also love all of Anya's I am a plastic bag. I'm not a plastic bag. It's brilliant. She's absolutely nailed that whole just waving the flag for recycling and plastic consumption.
I've got a bright yellow one of those plastic ones, and it always makes me smile.
Yeah. And talking about reusable bags, I've pulled out this Lulu Guinness cross Waitrose.
That's cute.
Yes, and £12. I mean, the perfect beach bag, and you can use it for your shopping, whatever. 12 quid, real bargain there. So I thought, you know, clever collaboration for Waitrose, but also clever for Lulu because she gets her signature lips on it.
Gorgeous.
And sort of does a bit for the planet. I do know that those Waitrose bags are created using recycled polyester, etc., etc. So all good stuff. I am also going to wave a flag for Tustings. It's a British tannery, British brand, and they are creating some really beautiful, very timeless pieces. And I loved this Explorer bag. Maybe not a bit impractical for my friend here because it's sort of cream canvas but with tan leather trimmings.
What are you saying?
Well, I just know that you're better with practical things.
Okay.
Maybe. What do you think of it?
I think it's lovely, but yeah, I'd have that grubby in half an hour. Yeah.
Okay. So they do other versions. They do a black version too.
Yeah, that sounds right. White clean. Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not for you.
Yeah.
Just, leave that alone. I love, like you do, a crossbody, and I thought this cost was really good. Now listen, that's £110. I could be saving you. Got £965 there.
I love my Lemaire.
Oh, maybe you should give the Cos one a go.
Yeah, I've got my Lemaire. That's what that was. I have to justify the Lemaire because I won't need another crossbody. It's just this.
Yeah, apart from the burgundy one you've just talked to us about. So I thought that was quite a good price. Now this French brand, Pollen.
Yeah, I don't know them.
I think rather beautiful.
Are you collecting today, Amanda? She's just had a text.
Amazon.
Yeah.
I thought this was rather beautiful, and I think very good value for money.
That's
£380. It looks super designer, tan, beautiful.
I don't know, Pollen. Are they just bags? Are they?
They are, yes, and it's and a very beautiful French brand, and you know I love the sort of minimalist approach to it. It's almost like the leather has been folded and creates that beautiful shape.
Love it.
Flying the flag again for the Brits, Strathbury. This is a brand that is doing a great job.
They're Scottish, right?
Yes, exactly. And their whole sort of their signature is the sort of the music bag with the long metal bar, and so they've got all of the larger bags. But I thought this clutch, it's also got a chain on it, but I think as a clutch that is super chic.
It's lovely. Is it weenie?
No, it's not.
Okay, fine.
You know, it's a decent size. Yeah, so you can fit all your stuff in it. Talking British, I couldn't resist this. I went onto eBay and I put in Amanda Wakeley bags. There are masses and they're really good value.
Excellent.
And just thinking summer travel, I always travel with a crossbody. This is the Adams, which is just, honestly, it's a fantastic bag. Got a lovely long
£150.
150 quid. Zip pocket. It's a proper size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's worth
Good
it.
tip.
Check out eBay for the monogram bags. And then
at the other end of the spectrum.
Now, I just could not justify £3,500 on a Bottega bag, but I have spotted a few on Vestiaire, like a lot. and I just love the cassette bag.
Mhm.
It's beautifully created. It's strips of padded leather that have been woven. The craftsmanship in it is fantastic. And so my splurge on Friday Night Fashion this week, I haven't done it yet.
Are you going to buy it?
Well, I haven't decided. The trouble is they've got so many gorgeous colours.
Yeah.
I can't decide which one is absolutely my favourite.
It's exciting.
And I have to say, I was doing that chain on my Redford bags 10 years ago. But still.
Just so you all know, all right? Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know.
Yeah.
But anyhow, it does look good. And I think that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. So if I'm splurging on bags, that's where I'm going to splurge.
Can you get it and I'll borrow it?
We could timeshare it.
Yeah,
but then I would not lend you a white bag.
No, I wouldn't if I were you either.
No.
I definitely wouldn't.
Or a Chartreuse one for that matter.
Yeah.
I think it would head the wrong way.
What about the Waitrose 12 quidder?
You can have that.
Okay, thanks. Thank you for that, Amanda.
Generous to a T.
That's you.
So those are our little selects from the bag world. But one last thing, if you're curious about the margins and the make of your bag or your potential designer splurge, there's a guy on Instagram called Tanner Leatherstein. He has a small 688,000 followers, and he cuts up designer. He's a proper tanner by trade. He cuts up designer bags and tells you how much he thinks the cost of them is. It's quite fascinating. It really is. And
that's going to make a few design houses nervous.
Yes, it's a fascinating watch to see him literally carve into a designer bag and give his opinion on the true cost price of them. Okay, they retail for many multiples of that. But I think some designer brands have just got very greedy right now. And that's my 2 cents worth.
Just don't hold back. Tell us what you think. Would you buy any of these? Do you hate any of them? Do you love them? We love hearing from you on Friday Night Fashion, and we would love you to subscribe to this channel because it really helps us make more Friday Night Fashion. And we'll see you next week.
No, we won't. We will see you at the beginning of September.
She's right.
She's off to a health spa. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, you won't recognize me.
She's going to be skinny and glowing.
I'll look
already skinny,
11 years old.
So, exactly. Yeah. And I will probably look the opposite. But hey ho, happy summer holes to all of you, and we will see you at the beginning of September. We're planning lots of interesting episodes. But if there's anything in particular that you'd like us to talk about, I know people have been asking about wardrobe essentials. Which is definitely on the to-do list.
Yep.
But if there are others that you'd like us to explore, let us know.
Thanks, guys. Happy summer.